What's up, everybody? Thumbs up.
Yes.
We're recording. Go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Power Rangers Fates, and this is another continuation episode because I'm a fan of it. Apparently, I wouldn't like to be, but I am apparently. Anyway, last time there was more. It was more calming than usual when it comes to player interactions. You know, I'm gonna get to more of the important stuff so we can get through this fight because that's where we are. We're in the middle of a fight. Missing people's reports. While information of a specific missing person started to come through and was able to Photoshop specific things, suddenly missing persons report started coming in one after another, and I believe the number was 57 at the time, then turned to 73. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, something along those
All right.
lines.
But I could be off.
73, 75, around those numbers. Like, it suddenly shot up. And, no duplicate alarms going off, so the Rangers pulled up the map, noticed that people were missing in specific locations, and the ones that have yet to go missing were in 4 central spots. Each of Vergil teleported to the south. So if we're looking at it, it's more of a I shape, if anything. So the bottom left part that still didn't have missing persons report, Vergil went to. The bottom right one, Avril. The top left is Liz, and the top right is the duo of Andrew and Spencer. Each of them ended up meeting replicants, except for Andrew and Spencer, who ended up meeting just the duplicate. The Wind is specifically Wind. Vergil, Avril, and Liz each defeated their respective replicants, except I believe 2. Yes, 2 ended up going over to the duplicate to help her out with Andrew and Spencer. One of them ends up being absorbed by the duplicate as a broken jaw then heals itself back. Liz was going to go help Andrew and Spencer when an unexpected challenger approached. I will 100% do that every time. As it's an Earth duplicate named the Challenger. It's weird because this duplicate states its name immediately, and caged Liz in this almost. Well, it's not almost. It is very Earth-like spiky arena, where it's just Liz versus the Challenger. Vergil did end up teleporting over to a rooftop to visually see the Challenger, but then he looked over to his right where the Earth Elemental and the Wind Elemental are watching. The Wind Elemental is losing her ever-loving crap as she's like, instead of being this very elegant lady, she's become this raging storm where she doesn't even have a humanoid form anymore. It's just clouds and wind like a twister around her constantly, as a bit of thunder can be heard, but not lightning, as she's just absolutely livid with the situation at hand. Earth Elemental chill, literally sitting and watching the show. All right, should be caught up to everyone. I will say before we start, Andrew has his he has his heartbeat blasters in sniper mode.
No,
and Spencer
I
is in his
session.
bubble.
Yes, my safety bubble.
I swapped them into dual mode right before we ended the session.
All right, with all of that, we will start with Liz. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're gonna start with Liz. It's combat.
Alright, what am I looking at?
You're looking at a huge mossy minotaur, and when I say huge, he stands around. He's not huge. He's not the classification huge. He's just
Chunky.
he's 8 feet. He's exactly 8 feet tall, and he's got a pretty good build to him.
Well, the only way I can get an idea of what to do to fight him is to go at it.
Fair enough. Now,
But
I will
will-
say he did say before the fight, like he slammed his axe down, and you saw a scale appear, and it like was it was like balanced at first, and then it quickly went to the right, and then he said, "It appears I'm stronger," and without any hesitation, he started walking towards you.
Well, Liz doesn't like that. Liz really doesn't like that. Liz does not like being told that things are stronger than her. So what she's going to do is pulling out your weapon a free action or a standard action?
Yours should be a free action.
Should be free.
Alright, doesn't this guy have an axe too?
Yes, he does. I will say, like, after you pull out your axe, you are immediately told by Cerberus, specifically the middle head, you are told, please be careful.
Yeah, I know. Number one rule in a fight is don't get yourself killed in a stupid way. But hey yo, Minotaur, think your axe is cool? Well, I've got one too. And I summon it.
All right, so you quickly with your right arm, you know, your seal appears, but then Cerberus' seal overlaps it, and quickly they become one seal as your handle, like, quickly comes out of it, but stops as you reach over with your right arm and yank out the rest. But as it comes, like, not flying out, but comes out at a good pace, you quickly with your left arm catch it by its not by the blade, but near the blade with the handle, and quickly rotate it upwards and to your left as your right arm comes back down to grab the bottom part, as you're more in a horse stance now.
Let's go. Okay. So I'm gonna attack, but I'm not gonna like go at him. It's more of a I'm trying to see what you're gonna do attack.
He's only 10 feet in front of you.
Light attack it is, I guess. Alrighty. Let me roll that real quick. I have no idea if that is gonna hit, but we'll see.
Fair enough. As you go to so you're gonna move 5 feet in front.
Yep.
So you're gonna move 5 feet, and with your axe, because you're in the horse stance, you quickly lower the axe downward at an angle and swing horizontally up at him. You see it make contact. You even feel the clash of his very thick skin as you go up and through it. But as you look back, there isn't a single scratch.
Is this guy?
It is. Will that end your turn?
No, she has an extra attack.
I have an
Ooh,
extra attack.
That is correct.
I'm gonna do it again.
All right. How are you specifically attacking? I would like to know.
Let's see here.
Because your axe is up in the air right now.
If just slashing across him doesn't work, maybe what I could do is catch it and use more of a blunt attack instead of trying to slash him.
All right.
Because
I
slashing
see
don't
logic. All right. So instead of using the actual blade part, you're going to use the handle part?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see that roll.
The roll is not good.
Oh,
but
no.
It's okay. I'll be okay.
So this time, right after it, you notice that not a scratch. So you think to yourself, maybe slashing's not working. What about blunt? So you go to bash him with the end of your axe. When you hit him, you feel, I believe the correct wording is a reverb, where you can feel the shock go through your body instead.
That's it.
And he didn't budge at all, and he's just slowly looking down at you.
Well, you're an interesting one. I see this is gonna be fun.
I know Liz is smiling underneath that helmet.
Like, I do the same thing whenever I spar. I just get so excited, you know?
Fair enough. Would that
I
officially
believe
be
that
the
is
end
it for
of...
my turn.
Alrighty, it will now be the challenger's turn. As the challenger... will look at you, tilt its head to the right, blink, tilt its head to the left, blink. And you see its body quickly, like, move like tectonic plates as it adjusts itself. It's still 8 feet and still towering over you specifically. And its hide, I'll say hide because of how much moss it is, didn't change at all. But you could just tell that it shifted. It then, with its right arm, holds up its axe with one hand and brings it down. Like, completely, overhead. Gotta find specific dice for this. Alright. How would you like this to hit you? Because it's very obvious it's gonna hit, it's like coming down, would you like to evade it, or would you like to toughness? It's a legitimate question.
Liz.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and evade it.
Okay. So, a 7 does not hit your evasion, correct?
No, it
Alright.
does not.
So, it comes down and you quickly dodge. Well, how would you like to dodge? To your left or to your right?
Left.
Okay, so you quickly, with your feet, dodge to the left as it comes down. Upon hitting the ground, it cracks it in every direction, now making the terrain difficult.
Uh-oh.
Well, shit.
And some of the cracked pieces start to come up from the ground and form almost spiky pillars, as suddenly the small little arena he created expands from only a simple 15 by 15 to a 30 by 30 now.
Space. Space is good. More space.
But then, as you think you have a moment to breathe, with its left arm, it does a wide left hook.
So do I choose how to defend against this one as well?
This is toughness. This is
Okay.
just straight up toughness. I know a 7 does not hit your toughness,
No, it does not.
as this one just bashes you however there is an effect.
Oh god.
It sends you 5 feet back no matter what.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt you, like it lands in your chest and pushes you 5 feet back. It doesn't physically hurt you, but you just felt like the wind was knocked out of you.
Love that. Love that for me.
And that will be its turn.
Hmm.
Avril,
Yep.
you, I believe, were heading towards Spencer and Andrew because you said Spencer. I'm pretty sure last time you said Spencer just was yelling "help" on the entire time.
And Liz calmly said,
Basic-
"A
If I
problem
remember
is
correctly,
real."
I went through the comms to ask how everyone was doing, and Liz just said that she was busy, and Spencer was like, "Help, help, please help."
Yeah,
Vergil in the meanwhile is just like, I'm teleporting. No
How?
other context.
How?
Yeah, I think that's about what
Heavy-
she said. So, as
No.
far as she's aware, Spencer's the only one that asked for help. So she's
All right, fair
going-
enough.
I had to pop my safety bubble.
Well, you know how Liz is. She thinks she can do everything herself.
Yeah, and Andrew's gonna be angry when he gets back and knows.
So, so just for the simple sake of this combat, you can teleport for free, Avril,
Okay,
because you're no threat.
I will teleportate.
All right, so you teleport to Spencer, and you immediately find the man in a bubble, just like holding his arms out, like he's stopping something from squishing him, and there's just a bubble around him, and he's just, I'm not gonna move.
Oh yeah, I can't remember. Oh yeah, Spencer didn't have enough reactions to tell me that there were others around. So never mind.
Yeah, and you see Andrew just like looking past the bubble, and as your eyes start to focus more from the teleportation, you then notice there's a duplicate, specifically Wind. It's that, whole, very pale skin, very, some of the fabric is torn, but it's more loose. You also have like half a head where it's obviously a female figure, but the nose is the only, is where the head ends, as the rest of the head is just smog and smoke coming out.
All right. How close is that thing to me?
Did it take a standard action to teleport?
Yes,
Okay.
teleportation's always a standard.
Okay. So you're saying free mana? I wasn't clear.
Yeah, that one was free mana. That one was no mana.
Okay,
But it
so you
took a standard action.
Yeah, that one was no mana. Teleportation will always be a standard action.
Okay. In that case, very little you can actually do with free actions.
You can ask what's going on.
Well, I can see what's going on.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Wait. Last session, did I notice that our friend shot at me or no?
No,
Okay, I couldn't remember.
because it was such a bad shot.
Okay, can I just because I can see generally what's going on. Is there a way I can kind of just roll to see if I can see more specific, anything else in the area that might be threatening, or try to notice something?
That would be an
about the rest-
alertness, but that's a standard.
Well, so can she use all her free actions to do
really
so?
Can't do a lot with free actions.
Yeah, wait, how many free actions do you have though?
A
A
ton.
lot.
Yeah.
Legitimately tell me right now.
I don't know. How do you know how many free actions
essence.
you have?
Your speed essence minus
Speed
2.
-2.
My speed essence -2? Give me a second.
You should be at 6
So
along
I
with
have
me.
5. My speed is 5, so I have 3.
Give me a second. I gotta open up my character sheet.
You should be at 8 along with me. Though I might be wrong.
So you should be at 6 free actions.
Give me
Should.
a second. Checking.
Well, if it's anything like mine, last session should have been
Yeah,
an
it
up
is 6.
speed.
All right.
Is it-
So with that, I'll say you can give up 3 of your free actions to do an alertness.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Dice
Let me
Maiden's
check
working in the server
alertness.
again, so you can do it on the server instead of however you did it earlier.
Mm,
It was literally right
let's
after the
use this
session.
dice board.
It had to get tested to the weather.
It was scared
That was
of
a
the
good one.
storms.
That was a good one.
It was scared of the might it had.
Terrified.
Oh, come on. That's like the
Absolutely.
poorest joke I've made today. Come on. No. I refuse to let that be my good one for the day.
It
no,
is
no,
the good
it's
one.
gonna be your only good one. It's the only good one.
It's always your only good one.
My copium. My pride. Why would you do me such ways?
Alright.
Ooh.
Alright. 17. So you see ahead of you, you see the duplicate, but then you look to your like your eyes dart to the left as like something shivered, and like human eyes. The second something moves, they whoa, am I robotic?
Yeah. No.
All right,
Holy
like the
shit.
second anything moves, their eyes, humans' eyes dart to it.
Mhm.
Your eyes darted, and you just see another copy of that duplicate behind a pillar.
Guys? I just sort of vaguely point in the direction of the other duplicate,
What?
trying to draw their attention towards it.
Spencer knows. I don't. What?
By the way, Spencer, you hear just water in your ears when Avril goes to speak.
I turned my head back. I turned my head back to see, and it's like, what? Speak up! I can't hear you.
Through the water.
It's literally what you guys hear. Is, oh, blah, 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 blah.
What?
Glug, 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 glug.
That's really all I'm gonna get done this turn.
All right. So after you, Vergil,
Hi.
Really?
you're on that rooftop. You're watching that show.
Does it look like my teammate needs a little help?
Not at the moment, because she seems to be dodging and tanking somewhat. But with your history of this thing, do you want to risk it?
No. Can I do free action to contact her through the helmet?
What is your speed?
I have a standard, a movement, and a free action.
All right, then yes, you're more than welcome to contact her.
And I did have my big boy blade out, right?
Yes, correct. Your power weapon is out.
All right. My boy contacts you, Liz, and just says, "I'm on the roof nearby. Do you want me to jump in?"
Well, let's see. Don't leave. The only indication Liz is giving that she might be worried is just don't leave.
So don't join what looks like to be a fun fight.
Hold on.
Hey, I do enjoy these kinds of things.
So do I.
Oh shit.
As he starts sort of judging the distance.
All right. So as both of you are talking to one another, suddenly the challenger stops looking, like turns his head slowly to the to where Vergil is, and he's eyeballing Vergil.
Vergil smiles very widely.
Has a helmet on.
Helmet.
Has a helmet.
He smiles. Oh wait, I remember I have a helmet.
I'm imagining sort of like one of those Japanese masks where you tilt the helmet slightly and it looks like it's smiling.
Fair enough.
Does a handstand so the visor looks like a smile?
And then right after, like, he makes, like, eye contact with you, Vergil, he goes right back to looking at Liz.
So, while morphed, their jumps are
Jumps are
fucking
tripled.
ridiculous.
They're tripled.
Gotta jump in our Zord somehow.
I had a feeling.
Able to jump tall buildings in a single bound.
Would I be able to jump at the challenger?
Yes. The spikes are not that high of the, like, the arena spikes, especially the, like, actually
Good.
the outer end of it. It's more like a Roman Colosseum.
Hmm.
Like, with how it's shaped, except instead of it being a flat top, it's spiked.
Alright. And I'm going to use a PowerPoint to increase damage.
Thumbs up.
And then... Sheet, don't lie. I do not have 2 mana. At 20. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways.
No, you should have 20, because calculations of stuff, you should have 20.
You've only morphed. That's and you got your weapon out. That's it. So that's 6 mana that you've used.
He already pre-had his,
No.
Wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
sorry,
teleported. That's
Yeah.
what costed him mana.
Yeah, there we
yeah.
go.
It was only like 3, wasn't it?
Yes.
I'm gonna use, my +1 damage thing, and
Yes.
I'm going to jump at the motherfucker using the, big boy attack.
3 mana?
Hmm?
I don't know. You said big boy attack, so I don't know.
once per fucking scene. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep.
Does that cost mana, Steven, or is it a... Or is that a power... Or is that a Red Ranger power thing?
That's a Red
It's a
Ranger
Red Ranger
thing.
power thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm stupid. Don't worry about it.
The energy attack thing on the sword,
Thing is...
which
yeah.
is no longer ranged, that, on the other hand, I believe does cost 3 mana?
Yeah.
Yes,
From what I remember.
that will.
Alright.
Power strike, yeah.
So as you jump towards it, your blade encases itself in flames, and it quickly covers your body as a representation of a dragon forms over you as you quickly hold your sword, like blade, in your left hand as you're charging with it, and then right before you get to it, you immediately tilt it forward to like form a piercing attack. I would like your roll, please.
Yes, sir. You fucking kidding me?
That is either extremely good or extremely bad.
Yeah,
Let me
fair.
run it
It's
out for you.
Oh no. I mean, good. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever.
I cannot wait for you to crit me.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no. If you get a 1-1, you didn't get a 1-1.
Wait a minute.
Please tell me you didn't get a 1-1.
Wait a minute.
You didn't
Wait
get
a minute.
1-1.
Okay.
Holy.
Okay.
Yo, he got a max. He got max.
Oh, is that...
Oh, the dice wanted it to happen because you explained it cool.
Is it... Is,
Yeah,
is it a
fair
crit?
enough. So that. Yeah. It is a crit. So that'll be 6.
Yep, 6 damage is what it would be.
Oh,
You pierce right
in
through it
mind.
as a.
the base damage for that would have been 4. because
Oh,
it was the
eight.
three.
That's
It was the
8.
3 damage strike plus the fucking
Oh,
adding
yeah.
damage PowerPoint.
All right, that's 8. That's 8 damage. That's very nice.
Challenger
As you-
looks away from
as
me.
you-
Me, that was a mistake.
As you pierce through its back
How
and come
dare
out
you
its center
disrespect
right
me.
in Liz, quickly the flames escape, like remove themselves from your body like a cloak. As suddenly a seal, specifically your Zord seal, appears in the point of pierce, of literally penetration. As flames erupt from it, encasing its body in that fire, and you hear, and then it grabs the flame and rips it apart.
My
And it-
boy,
Still standing.
just fucking rule of cool says, I've been waiting to fight him again.
Liz, if you would like to speak on that, that's more than welcome to.
You fought this guy before?
10 times. 5 times
Well,
each.
he's mine now. It's my turn. Stealing my fight. He's not cool.
Vergil actually just very last of his movement action steps to the side and gestures.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, that will be the end of Vergil's turn. We're gonna swap back over to the other side with Spencer. You're inside the bubble. What shall you do? No, now we're inside the bubble. You can talk normally.
Okay. Okay. So. All right. So I'm in my bubble. The bubble is in safety. Is it a free? How many free actions would it take for me to put my shield back together, or is it like a standard?
Do you have 3?
I do have 3, but I need at least.
It would be all 3.
Can I take my standard action to do it?
Yes.
I'll take my standard action to put my shield from 2 to 1.
You
Oh, back to heavy
quickly,
boy.
like, as you're holding your arms out, you quickly roll your shoulders back as you hear a click noise from your right shield. As that's when you put them together and slide the right one up, and you hear 3 clicks as you can't pull them apart anymore. But then it
Okay.
suddenly gets really heavy and slams into the ground.
I'm fine with that one. Okay.
Wait, I need clarification on what you just said. Slams to the ground or slams to the bottom of the bubble?
Slams to the
I'm on the
ground. So
ground.
he's on the ground. So think of it as a half bubble, like a half sphere.
Semicircle.
It's 10. Yeah, it's 10 feet all around me in every direction. So I have 3 free actions. I'm gonna use one of them to use a personal power and heal myself.
Back to max,
Alright,
baby.
Back
so
up to
you-
full.
So you grip your shield, you finally calm your nerves down enough to where this is a little weird, so bear with it. As quickly the tentacles on your helmet animate and start to ooze liquid off of them.
Ew, ew, ew,
As
ew,
it
ew,
it
ew,
encases your body completely and then melds into your suit, healing you.
Oh, God, that's weird. Nope. Nope. I hate that. That feels. Nope. Gotta fix that. Alright. I got. Okay, I got.
You guys just hear
What?
Is he good in there? I think he might be
what I'm
drowning.
gonna do, I have 2 free actions. I have 2 free actions left. I would like to use 1 free action to activate my communicator so they can hear me clearly.
Alright, so you're talking. Would you like to talk to a specific or the group?
Just the 2, Avril and Andrew.
All right, so you're linked to them. You may talk.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Christ, you don't have to scream.
Sorry, some weird crap. So everyone knows that there's more than one of these guys now, right?
I saw one.
Yep,
There's more?
there's more. I literally pointed.
We've only seen one. It sounds like
think,
there's more.
I thought there were 4. I could be wrong. When that column fell, I don't know what else happened. Okay.
Steven.
I got one more. Oh, go ahead.
Well,
What up?
How many were there? Because he knows
There were
exactly.
4 in total.
Okay, and
4 in total.
And one's gone, so there's 3. Okay.
By the way, just so everyone knows, the left and the right are the exact same mirrored. It is two columns, and one was hiding behind each. The right side fell.
Okay.
Then I got one more free thing, and everyone's within 60 feet of me. In my group, at the very least. I just know. Does anybody need any help? Did anyone get hurt at all?
I'm good.
Like the last few months?
Actually, double check on my health left. I think I'm fine.
You should be at 3 along with me, I think.
Okay.
I think I might have taken a hit.
Alright, Steven, because I need as much movement as I can get, can I use my last reaction to pull out
Oh, no,
my
never
gun?
mind. Just gives
To
you
switch
thumbs
out-
up in
basically
case, which
switch
is
out.
good.
I'm sorry, Spencer. What?
Can I use, can I use my last reaction to pull my gun out because I need as much movement and evasiveness as I can get in this situation?
Sure. You quickly unholster your blade blaster.
It's in gun form, and I'm just that's the last thing I can do. I'm with everyone. Alright, go nuts, and then I just hope to God I don't get hit. That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. With the end of your turn, it is now Andrew's.
So he pointed out where the rest of them are. We noticed one's not gone. I guess I'll get rid of the other one on the right side.
Left side.
Oh, okay. Well, whichever side was,
I
whichever
think
one.
my bubble's in the way.
Is it?
No, you're to the left, Andrew. The bubble.
Okay. Well,
No, I meant is my bubble in the way of
The-
him shooting the one on the right?
No,
one of the copies that was destroyed. Which
the
side
one on the
is that
right is the
on?
one is the pillar that fell. Now, if it ends up being the one on the left, I'll just retcon and say the one on the right fell.
Okay. Well, I want to shoot at the other one that's on the right side, behind the other pillar that wasn't destroyed.
All right, so whichever side it is,
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna say left.
Okay, fair. I'm gonna use personal power to do volley shots, so I see all the 3. One's behind the pillars, right?
One is correct.
Okay. I can only see the one. Okay. I will shoot at that one with one of my shots because I have 3 volley shots.
Alrighty.
1d4 I think is my targeting. Let me check. Yes, it is.
What does this attack count as?
I'm not doing sonic. I'm just doing normal.
All right.
Well, I'm not doing a sonic effect. It is still sonic damage. It's just I highly doubt that hits.
Well then. It does not, as it looks to the right, and just as all the shots, the first shot goes, it opens its face completely to where you can see the other side, and it just goes right through it, and then closes it.
You motherfucker.
I'll shoot at it again.
All right, you're more than welcome to, with volley.
There we go. Jesus Christ.
That will hit. Was that a critical?
No one accepted
No,
the Halo.
no, it was a D4. It was half of it.
Thumbs up. All right.
Does it dissipate or is it just hit?
Yes. So it. I need to know damage anyway.
1.
So it's 1. All right. So that's yeah. So it'll hit it square back when it reanimated its face, and you just see it like quickly become wind and like a little bit of smog as it goes back to the center, and you just the center head as well, center duplicate as it goes into the head, and you see it recoil from
And-
the shot.
Okay, do I see any of the other copies that were around? Or is that it? I don't see any of the others. Because Spencer's pointed them out, but...
Now, Avril pointed them out. I just
Yeah.
noted that there were more.
Spencer just said there was more than one.
And Avril only showed me
Or
one,
no,
okay.
Spencer stated there was 4. Avril showed you where 1 was. That was it.
Okay, can I use my free actions before I do my last shot to try and find the others? Because I also have 6 free actions.
3 for that alertness.
1d2, I think, for my alertness that I put on. Yep. It's better than nothing, at least. Ah, 14. Do I see
DC's
another?
15.
Damn.
You do not.
Then I'll just
You
shoot my
just
last
look around
shot.
aimless.
I'll just aim my last shot at the duplicate then. Oh wait, no, there's replicants around it, right?
No,
There's
he killed
one.
it.
I'll shoot the
Thought he
replicant
killed
because we
last
saw...
time.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there were 2.
Yeah, that's why I'm shooting at the other replicant. Because I saw her heal with
Yeah, there
the
were
other
2
one.
replicants. Now there's 1.
I'm
Crazy.
gonna shoot
That's
the
what
last
minus 1
replicant. Oh my god, at least it's not fumble.
I don't. That does not hit. I don't even gotta look at the page for that.
Did it hit your throat?
All right, man.
Probably.
It seemed to have hit Steven.
Yeah.
So
You
you go
took
to
the joke out of
attack,
my mouth.
and you blast it, and suddenly the wind replicant looks over, and its body sort of dissipates. Shot goes through, and then realigns.
I didn't move, so I'm gonna do all the stuff I usually do for when my turn ends. I'm gonna roll a d4 since it's a free part of my move action to just give myself extra evasion. I have 21, and then I do the defense action, which gives disadvantage to every attack against me. I'm gonna look that up real quick just in case. So you go ahead. That's the end of my turn.
All right. So after that, it will be that replicant's turn, and the replicant saw that the duplicate received recoil, and will just meld into her. And you see her do a reversed recoil.
Ah, okay.
Oh, Matrix. Okay.
And then that will end all the replicants. But now it will be
Because
the
they're dead.
duplicate's turn.
All
The
the
duplicate-
replicants.
The duplicate will look. And ooh, what shall it do actually?
Yeah,
I
just
think I know what it's doing.
Yeah, it just says suffers snag on their attack rolls. State a specific one, so they always get disadvantage against attacks against me.
So, what it does is the wind duplicate stands still and covers her mouth. Avril,
Yes.
what is your willpower?
My willpower is. A second.
10 plus whatever smart essence, just in case you haven't
I
updated.
know. See? 15.
15? Alright. You hear in your right ear, attacking your friend to your left, which is Andrew, would be a smart idea. Give me an alertness check.
Alright, no problem.
DC is 15.
I hope and pray.
Let's see it. Let's see the roll.
Give me a second.
Ah! It's yeah.
Dude, help! My
It's
phone
it's
keep rotating.
it's nice having this duplicate.
Yeah, you're having a lot of fun. Ah.
Fuck.
Avril, the only thing you can do next turn is attack Andrew.
All right.
That is the only thing you are allowed to do for standard action. Free action, you do not know why you're doing this. You're just compelled, like, to attack Andrew.
All right.
And that will actually end her turn, but end of turn action, she will form a small little seal on her palm and lightly toss it at the bubble. $14 to Spencer.
Sorry, 14 to what?
14 to hit the bubble.
Yeah, it's at 13, I believe. Yeah, because I'm not at 6th level yet.
So, the seal is thrown or tossed, and it starts spinning rapidly in all directions at once. It lands on the bubble, but the bubble realizes what's about to happen. It like almost has self-awareness. As the bubble, instead of popping, wraps itself around it instead, as it expands into this huge bubble with force and like all the like weird indents around it, as you see 3 twisters spinning rapidly in it, and then the bubble encloses on itself and everything dissipates. The only thing left is a strong gust of wind.
Oh god, I'm gonna die soon.
That will be the end of that duplicate's turn. Alright, it is the end of everybody. Would anyone like to reroll
Yeah,
initiative?
we've already done that because it's only on the first. Remember?
Oh, alright. Alright, just making sure. We go back up the top with Liz!
Ready? How far away am I now?
10 feet.
10 feet? Let's see here. I'm gonna try some. Hey, Steven, remember, let me know when it's a minute.
For this specific one, it just started.
So, has it been a minute yet?
No, it has not.
Okay. So, I'm gonna try something a little different. And not go up close to it, but I'm going to use my axe's gun mode and shoot at it. Just trying every attack in the book to see what'll do the trick.
Alright, so you quickly grab where the double axe is, specifically of the great axe, right where that handle is, you grab underneath it and it forms a handle. You pull it all the way back the handle towards the axis. The axis then immediately fold upward, forming a scope.
So, I'm gonna aim the gun right at his head. Let's see what happens. Take me a minute on this roller to get a D2. Oh! I like this. I like this.
Fair enough. It's not a hit.
Doesn't hit.
As you shoot, nail it in his face, and it just like it took it, and its head goes back, and then no visible damage once the smoke leaves. It just turns its head and looks back down at you.
Plan B.
The 18 does not hit.
A 19 doesn't hit for
Toughness.
toughness. Okay.
A 24 does, so that's. I mean, we got a range, right?
Yeah. All right, let's give it a go. I'm gonna try and get my axe back into axe mode and go at it again.
You quickly, like almost shotgun it, and back where you formed it, and it goes right back into the missing place. And fold back into being an axe. Specifically battle axe.
Alright, good to go.
What's the range? Is it reach? Is it?
But by axe, I'm just gonna try and slash, but I know that's not gonna hit because that's another 19.
Alright, so this will work, and you nail it right where Vergil hit it. You're like, yes, this will definitely do damage, and it hits it, but because there's a hole now, you can see that it didn't even indent its regular skin.
Why are you making me fight this thing when Vergil can just him to kill it?
To be fair, I powered up twice and then crit.
You know you also have an extra attack, right? You could have done so again.
That was my extra attack.
I'm talking about Vergil, but yeah.
Can I do it next turn?
Yes, because it's after Liz, it is now the duplicant's turn.
Man, I'm gonna end up being useless in this fight. That's kind of all I can do for the turn.
Yep, it is now the specifically the challenger's turn. Does a 20 hit for your toughness?
Just by 2.
Alright, so with its axe, it quickly goes for a side slash, and you don't have enough to bring your axe over to stop its hit as it smashes right into your left shoulder, specifically the shoulder pad with the left Cerberus head. As you hear, as you hear from your left side of your head, because your Cerberus was just hitting the head. As you are then sent 5 feet to the left, you suffer 2 points of damage.
Okay. Not ideal, but I'm still okay.
As it hits you, he will use... as it hits you, the axe head will then shatter as a spearhead is now showing, and he gets to make an immediate attack on you.
Okay.
$22 hit.
Yes. Yes, it does.
What is your health?
2.
As this time the spearhead thrust right into your chest, sending you back 15 feet and knocking the ever-loving wind out of you as it deals 1 damage though. But you are sent 15 feet back and are brought to your knees.
Of course.
It then, with its spearhead, slams it onto the, like, not the spearhead, but the end of the spear, other end of the blunt end of the spear, slams it onto the ground, and shattered bits of his axe reform to make his axe again.
Love that.
It will then. Oh, what up?
I was just gonna. This is a dumb nothing. I was just gonna say, I really thought you were gonna say ever-loving fuck when you said ever-loving wind.
I did too.
I wanted to. I just wanted to censor myself. But it'll then turn to Vergil.
Hi.
You're 10 feet away from this thing? Yes. Yes, you are.
Somehow.
But yeah. Well, no, you're 20. Yeah, no, you're 20 feet more like. Yeah, you're more 20 feet than anything. No, you're only 10 because you landed right in front of. Yeah, and you moved to. Yeah, yep, you're only 10. As it moves closer to you, it'll use 10 minutes movement to get to you because it's unaffected by difficult terrain. Because you are now in difficult terrain.
I'm used to it.
As this left fist on with the accent, it just goes to bash at you. Would you like to eat it or use it?
Next.
Alright, fair enough.
My evasion is 13.
Oh god. Alright, fair enough.
My toughness, while morphed, is 19.
Alright, does it? Okay, so 23 hits.
Yes.
As the left, like, you're like, alright, how hard do you hit again? And it nails you in the chest and sends you 5 feet backwards. Deals 2 blunt damage to you as wind is knocked out of you. And just like Liz, whenever the fist made contact, you're immediately brought down to a knee.
I'm just imagining Vergil sliding back with this sword stuck in the ground.
But
Liz did the same thing with the axe blade.
15 feet back, yeah. However, during the end of the stupid turn, the earth elemental actually appears up from behind him. Forcefully, by the way, the earth elemental's hand grows to size of him and grabs him and pulls him down under. As quickly as the terrain goes back to normal, there's no more, spike Coliseum, the terrain goes back to regular terrain. But all of you have just had the absolute shit knocked out of you.
For the mask, Vergil's just smiling. He's having fun. He actually got hit.
Fair enough. Vergil, with that, it is your turn.
How much damage was that, by the way?
2.
That was 2.
Woo! Spicy.
I know, right?
So, you said I could have an extra
Oh,
attack
wait.
because I...
Wait.
What?
Your
Wait,
Red
my
Ranger
apologies.
power.
It's Avril's turn.
Yeah.
Ah.
No, I'll just say, Vergil, just for the rule of cool, because you like criticaled, you were able that's why you were able to deal that much damage. It's like it used up your extra attack.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
I'm gonna
Because
be
you
honest.
did that to me.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest. I completely forgot. My brain slipped out, and I was like, "Virgil, you have a second attack," and I was like, And I figured it out when I got to
You
my
know
turn.
exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. I've done that shit to everyone.
Okay. I'll tell you afterwards what it is. But
Avril.
Avril, it is your turn.
Yeah. Okay.
You can only attack me with standard action, anyways.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna see if I can catch you on a technicality here. Completely understand if you won't accept this, but technically you don't need to take free actions and standard actions in any order, right? In any particular order, right? Hello?
Well, it's anything. Yeah, you can do them at any time.
So can I technically use a bunch of free actions and movement actions to run very, very far from everyone so I can't attack?
Your movement has to be towards the target.
Alright. So I have to attack. Like, well, I was just thinking, like, if I run so far away that I can't be in attack range before I declare an attack, but yeah, I guess technically I'm now targeting, so yeah.
And you also don't know why you're doing it. You're just doing it. So.
I know. I was just trying to see
fair
if we
enough,
could catch
though.
it real quick.
Yeah, you're trying to get me off guard. I understand.
Off card.
Did I say that?
Something close. You didn't say off guard. I know that, but I knew what you meant. Anyways, go Avril.
Yeah, I'm just gonna strike one of my right daggers. Just because I probably have out, and I have a feeling she's not aware enough to switch weapons.
Yeah, I'm at 21 evasion.
Right, two daggers, using these fast.
Oh, you do have disadvantage against me. Since I am defending.
Well, would you know to automatically defend against me? Cause
I already defended as like just as a central thing. I use the defend action due to my feature. All attacks a character can possibly figure out how to provocatively avoid or mitigate effect. Oh, so I guess I technically wouldn't notice it happening, so you just get a straight roll. Fair enough. Let's hope it's not over 21. I mean, I'll be fine.
Let's go.
Thankfully, it's just a attack, not multi-attack.
Uh-huh.
Another fumble. Steve.
Holy shit.
I had a funny scene in my head. I'll tell you later, but if she fumbled.
So with this, like, alright, attack, simple enough. You go to, like, ram. It uses all your movement and free actions as you run right into
A wall? That's exactly what I was thinking.
and it deals you 1 point of damage as you slam into its cracks everywhere. You're like, ah, ah.
It would have been even funnier if you hit the...
I wouldn't even be able to tell I was trying to attack him without bad I fucked up.
Exactly. That's the situation that happened to Andrew Spencer. Spencer had no idea Andrew attacked.
All I see is you just slam into a wall. What the fuck?
You do take 1 point of damage, Avril, and you are... Oh, you are like... You're trying to understand where you are. You do fall on your butt because you're like, oh. then you can just land on your butt. Like, where am I?
You do have your free actions though.
No, you gotta lost all of them.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, fair.
She's every bit of them. Need to-
Taking all of my reactions and a point of health is maybe a bit much, but
Fair enough. But it's reaction left.
you keep the words and like make each reference doing them.
I mean, you have thick skirt. I'll just take it for the way. I got an extra 15 for it.
No, I legit cool. I'm not probably gonna do anything with different reactions. Yeah, it's hard to do anything with reactions.
I mean, alright, I was just like, character's like stunned a little bit. So that's why I took him away.
Yeah, that's right.
It's kind of like if like the Looney Tunes star above head.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That whole the rod gravity knot.
That's the end of
And
Avril's turn.
that'll pretty much do it for your turn. Yeah. Vergil, now it is Vergil's.
Gets up. Smiles and are just continuing, and he he's gonna
And what?
he's gonna jump kick the thing's fucking face.
Oh, disappeared. I mean, the elemental came, grabbed it, and pulled it underneath. That's what the whole Korean Coliseum went away.
Yeah, Virgil just looks up and is like, oh, damn it. He accidentally did that through comms.
It's just, oh, damn it.
I what?
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Challenger got taken away by the Earth Elemental. Looks over at Liz. Does she look like she's good? Or not that well off?
That's a funny question.
Liz is kind of pissed because she couldn't do much, and she doesn't like that.
And at 1 HP.
She's sort of staring off into space right now.
Off comms, but like specifically to you, Liz. My boy just says, "You
Free
doing all
action.
Liz just sighs. All she wants to do is hit something right now. It'll make her feel better.
Hey, if it helps, we can start training on how to fight that thing. Now that I know it's popped up this early."
Wish I had more time to really study its fighting style, but
I've
it
fought
needs
it
to come
multiple
back at
times.
least so
I
I
can
can
help
kick
you
its
out.
ass.
What's everyone's status?
Oh,
Avril just ran into a wall. So I don't know how well that's going.
we have a duplicate here, and it hurts.
They already knew that, Spencer.
Did they? Oh,
See,
What up?
I know where the wind and earth elemental were vibing because of when I was
The
on
Earth
the roof, right?
Elemental, and they are, yeah, so you go to look over, I'll just say this is free. You go to look over and they're both gone.
And we can share the cost of a teleportation together, right?
Correct.
I put a hand up towards Liz and just say, dual teleport over to the others.
Let's go.
And
You
that
guys-
would be
Bump fist.
yeah,
It is 3.
Nice.
Each.
Ye-
Dun, 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 dun.
As you guys bump fit in with also opposite hand with your palms as a very Cerberus-like appears and a dragon seal merge together, and you guys see the teleportation seal.
Magma just engulfs us.
Lava.
I was about to say, pretty much, yeah. As the seal's in front of you, and then it quickly starts to spin as little magma. That was a good presentation. Would be like, and then you suddenly break. And Liz, I'll say this is for you, so start here. All of you are now in the wind duplicates.
Is there anything close enough for me to fucking punch?
A wall.
Wouldn't that all, even if you try to teleport, wouldn't that still kind of the standard action for your turn?
Yeah.
It does.
Do I still have movement?
You.
Can I see anything I can punch other than wall?
Duplicate.
I run up to it.
How much movement do you have?
I'm moving.
30 feet?
Probably.
Yep.
If you have additional free actions, that's 5 feet for every free action.
Alright, so you go 25 feet, you have 5 movement left, and you rap at this thing. You're reach away.
Yep.
Alright, so that'll end your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Spencer!
Show us where those other things are.
So it's my turn, and I have my Blade Blaster now, because obviously the shield is not working. Okay. Do Liz or Vergil either have visible damage on them? Like, severe?
I have 1 health.
Liz.
My max is 5.
Liz has an entire... Normally, when you see Liz's suit, it has shoulder pads and, like, the Cerberus heads. The left shoulder head isn't there.
Take... Okay, I don't know if this will work this way. So Helping Hand, it says spend 1 personal power to heal an ally within 60 feet.
One.
However, it's a free action. So could I use 2 free actions to heal 2 full points?
You need to.
They would use 2 personal powers.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I spend 2 to heal her up 2.
Alright, so...
Nice. I can heal
Liz,
myself the rest
like,
of the way.
You suddenly feel...
Wait,
achy.
wait. How much is, how much
I
is
am at 2 health because I took, I believe, 1 health last session and then 2 this session.
Okay.
So I'm at 2.
Okay, so I got 1 personal power left. Want me to say? I can spend now, or I can save. There's all of us here, so
Save it just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, so real quick, Liz, you suddenly see a very blue seal, but it's like your teammate color blue seal above you and below you. And then you just feel very gross and ill as this liquid slime encased from both seal and then absorbs into your suit. It does heal your shoulder pad, your Cerberus head is back, but you just feel gross.
terrible.
Like imagine taking a slime bath. As- It's
Damn it, I'm
awful.
on a full stomach steaming. Steven.
Alright. Also, model water, standard or free action?
Should
I have free action left. I am going to. I'm gonna spend mana. Just two itty bitty mana. Two itty bitty mana. I'm gonna model a cage around.
just
Oh, crap. Vergil.
and everything.
I know Vergil's right there. Crap. Oh,
What about the other copy,
that really
Spencer?
hurts the food. Oh no. Okay.
Metagaming.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, you said. I didn't hear whatever Andrew said, but you said earlier that he went up 25 feet, so he's 5 feet. But he's gonna want to hit it.
Yeah, Virgil's right in the duplicate.
I don't want to mess up whatever his plan is. So, I'm gonna model not a cage. I'm gonna model. I saw the wind elemental, didn't I?
Not the elemental.
But
you have
I've
yes,
seen the
you
wind
have.
elemental, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I have two options here. I can either model the wind elemental, but I don't think that'll work very well. I'm gonna model Andrew, but away from Andrew, if you know what I'm saying.
You're gonna model what?
I'm gonna copy our Pink Ranger to see if it throws this thing off.
Where would you like him to be placed?
On the-
You have
Basically,
20
I
range.
want to put the model just out of our way, but where we can all see. Right?
All
Maybe
right, so you're
just
gonna
on
put him to the right of you.
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
feet adjacent.
Yes.
So you do so, and even with your gun blaster, you quickly you let go of your shield to holster your gun blaster in your other hand, and you slam your palm into the ground. Suddenly, a specific seal appears beneath you, and then it sinks into the ground, and you're able to control it. You move it 10 feet adjacent to you, and suddenly comes back in, lands onto the surface of the ground, starts spinning counterclockwise, and a complete copy that is liquefied and watery of Andrew, not the Pink Ranger, of Andrew specifically.
No, I said I wanted to make a copy of our Pink Ranger.
All right, then a Pink Ranger. I could have swore you said Andrew. That's my bad.
You did just say straight
I mean,
Andrew.
I did say Andrew, but I meant.
I'll get you on that wording. I'll get you on that wording every time.
Okay, I'm sorry, man. I don't know how else to specify Pink Ranger. My bad. Besides
Andrew
saying Pink
morphed.
Ranger.
Andrew Moore,
Okay,
Pink
those two
Ranger.
morphs. Okay.
Yeah, so there's now another copy of the Pink Ranger, but it's water.
Yeah, I don't have any free actions left. Try to make it jump up and down. Just to try to get this thing's attention. I'm gonna use my last action to shoot at the boy. My shift dice. Go shoot at our duplicates. Let me see what I gotta roll. Targeting upshift d6. I get to reroll 1s and 2s. Thank God. All right. And then it's a d6. Okay.
Welcome back. I don't know if you heard how you were healed, but it was disgusting. And Liz
Yes.
just feels
Alright.
icky now.
I'll take it. Let's go.
Let's see those dice roll. Let's see that dice roll.
This is the max dice. I got the max skill dice.
So if it hits, it's a crit.
That fuck. Fuck 25. That it's
My dice, I think dice were active today.
you go to peer around to the right of your shield, and right as you extend your arm to get a full, like grip of the handle, the entire bit of the barrel it's encased in a steel, like a steel appears on it and encases itself around the barrel. You shoot, and the energy blast comes out of it with a seal wrapped around it. It then nails into the left side of the wind. Suddenly, a steel is wrapped around her as you see tentacles squeezing the life out of her. As it quickly dissipates, she can't be caught out of breath, but she does take an extra point of damage.
2.
Because it's a critical, yes.
Just 2. I don't add damage, I add upshifts.
Alrighty. Will that be the end?
Yeah, I used 2 free actions, so I only have 3. So yeah, I'm done.
Andrew! It's your turn.
Don't scream at me! I'm gonna use my last personal power to shoot at the duplicate since I didn't see anything else. To do volley
fair
shots.
enough.
Sorry, volley shots. Last personal power to do volley shots. Nope, that sure as heck didn't hit.
Nope. That one just goes wide. Well, I won't say it goes wide. As you go to shoot, shot curves towards her, but right at the last second, she elegantly moves her body to the left, and it just misses her. She's not Vergil, moving left a little bit.
That's the second shot, 15.
I gotta specify. That also misses.
Yep. Grand.
As the same thing happens, but this time she like moves to the right, still staying in that square.
Last shot. Oh, for fuck's sake.
All 3 shots miss. As even all right, the curve shots aren't working. Let's shoot it head on. As you go to shoot its stomach, the midsection, it just opens it up and it goes through. And you're like, again?
Oh, yeah,
Not even turning the bullet shot?
What is that movie where
Fair
they
enough.
curve the bullets by moving the gun?
It doesn't matter, don't worry.
I know,
Also Red Dead, but
Oh yeah, Red Dead. Yeah, with the.
Also, you might be talking about Wanted.
Yep, there we go. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, Wanted.
alright. So it is now the.
Oh,
be it for you,
I do.
Andrew.
I do all the stuff that I do. To give myself extra defense and do the defend action. 21. That's fine. I defend. For
Alright,
free.
duplicate's turn, and the duplicate will look right at you, Andrew.
No, take the bait. Take the bait.
Is it distracted? Which one is it? Roll to see if it's fooled.
It. Dude,
It
does
is not fooled. That's
Can
such a roll
we-
an
can
18.
we
That's
see it in
not
one color?
fooled.
or 2?
It is not fooled. It rolled an 18.
Can
As,
I roll against that? Because it is my water thing, right?
Sure.
Or am I
Do
rolling?
performance.
Oh, no.
Just a straight 20.
I don't have anything in that, so that's just a straight D20. What's my DC?
18.
So you rather have to, would matching it make him win, beat it, or?
We can't be perfect at everything.
12. So it goes to look at the water model, and then immediately its head changes directions back at Andrew.
Mm-hmm. It has disadvantage against shot at me, at every attack at me. At least every conceivable way I can.
As it reaches forward and its arm disappears. This will be disadvantage. So that would be a 16 on the disadvantage
Misses.
to your 21 evasion.
Yep, misses.
As an arm quickly forms right next to you and tries to grab you, but you quickly dodge to you quickly like move to your left as it reaches nothing and then fades to nothing. Well, I shouldn't say fades to nothing, as it becomes solid wind and moves back to form the arm of the duplicate.
Mm-hmm.
It will then... Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, I think it does. Alright. It will then clap its hands together and 3 seals appear. One beneath it, one above it, and then one in its midsection. And it starts chanting... very weird sentences that cannot be comprehensible. And then in Latin and in English, if you can speak Latin, you hear the Latin. If you can speak English, you hear the English. If you speak both, you hear both.
Nope.
Suddenly, within the great first twister, I shall be reborn. And she plunges her fist through her chest. As the seals quickly smash together in her, become one seal in the midsection, and then slam into the ground, and then she starts to grow. Quickly, Vergil. Quickly, Vergil, you back away as you see this. This time, you guys are met a creature. Well, yeah, it's the same duplicate. Everyone may have a chance to call their Zords right now.
Call.
Oh, fast.
Yes.
Caller.
How much is it again? Is it 10 or 15?
It's 10.
Thank God
Couldn't
it's
remember.
10. I'm at 7 mana left.
Got 10 left.
Hey, mana buddies.
Let's go.
Everyone jumps into the air like their max height
No, I'm
And-
looking for.
and uses, the summoning method. A huge seal appears behind them of their represented sword steel, and I'm doing a different animation this time instead of what happened normally. This is a fast Zord animation, so I like 2 animations, like a slow one, which is everyone on the ground and summoning normally, then a faster one, where everyone's in the air. They go through the sequence of summoning. Their huge seal appears behind them, and I'll start with Vergil. A huge burst of fire starts spewing from it as suddenly drag appears, and you're in the center of its chest as it absorbs you and then starts running into the city. Sure.
Massive arcane sigil and drag comes out of it, biting me whole, and that's how I get into the cockpit.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. So the whole seal appears a drag, fire spewing everywhere, it landing on the city all upwards as two solid green eyes appear and then drag sprints out of the the bite of Vergil. He just bites into completely swallows and sprinting out of the seal. We'll then go to Liz. Liz, the huge Cerberus still appears behind you. As this time you go to like almost land, as the earth itself makes a podium for you, as you very strongly land and assert yourself onto the podium, and you turn around and there are these 6 red eyes growling at you, and you tell it to heal, and it just stops in its place, and that's when you like jump into its head. And then right afterwards, it just goes. It realizes what happens. It looks around to make sure no one, and then just completely destroys the podium and just starts running towards the duplicate.
Do this.
With Spencer, you go through the sequence, and there is no hesitation. You are then immediately put in a water bottle from the seal itself, as everything goes dark for you. As you then turn around, and there's a beak clawing at pecking at the bubble, as it rips it apart and pulls it, as you're then sucked in through the beak, and as the Kraken is now just almost slithering through the city.
Every time. You have to do this creepily every time. With Andrew, suddenly wind picks up for one head, huge wings sprout out from your back, and they're almost painful because a complete shock to your body. But as you turn around, you turn your backside, if there was a camera, you turn your backside to the camera, and then suddenly the Harpy's head is behind yours, and the Harpy Zord is there. You just let him fall for a second before she pops him.
Tasteful ass shot.
There's nothing tasteful about. Is there a way for me to get in?
You're right. There's nothing tasteful about your ass.
And lastly, Avril, you jump into the air, go through the sequence, and lightning starts just shooting left and right of the seal, as Raiju very pridefully and very politely strides out of it, stops when he's right next to you, and bows its head as you then enter its head. And then it raises itself back up and just shoots itself as a lightning bolt through the city and up onto a building as it looks down.
I will note, I slightly bow to it as I hop in.
Gotta be respectful back.
Yep.
Alrighty, now we're in Zord combat.
Are we gonna megaform or yay or nay? Because we need to roll for how many rounds that goes off if it is. Steven, that's all I'm asking.
What's a megaform?
The Megazord.
Alright, so
I'm talking
it will
to
be.
Steven.
So if you guys would like to do, this is up to you guys. Would you guys like to do Megazord today or tonight?
If we can.
We
could make it go faster.
We each roll.
Yeah, let's do it.
What? Are we gonna do how the game does, or are we just gonna do it?
I would like to do it how the game does it first.
We each roll a 1d6, and whoever gets the highest, we go off of that many rounds it takes for us to get into it. So roll a d6.
Highest? So we need to get low ones. Okay.
It takes the highest one. So. Okay, so
well,
and it's also +1. So
Oh fuck.
Well, it seems to probably be 6 rounds, so we probably won't get to it, but we'll see, I guess.
But you do need to roll Vergil too.
When you roll, yeah.
Vergil, did
can we
I roll a physical dice and then have to type it in.
Wait, no, can we do the Vergil thing?
Oh.
Oh, to follow in initiative, probably. I
All right,
guess.
so it'll take a total of 6.
Yeah, 6 rounds because it's +1 as well.
Does this count as initiative?
No, This is not initiative.
No.
Alright.
What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep everyone original initiative.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
All right. So, Liz. Cerberus is up.
So is this mega? Are we megazording?
Not now.
No,
it's
it is.
6
It will
rounds.
take 6 rounds.
Oh well. What am I looking at?
You're looking at the same wind duplicate, the same half face, smog and smoke coming out the top, very feminine-like tornadoes.
To claw the big boy.
Fair enough.
Liz, question.
Yes.
Did you do the 5th level thing for the sword where you can give it something?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I can't remember who everyone did. If they did or not. So
I did quality.
Okay.
what'd you say, Verge?
I did core body. For the...
D6
Not
and
pet.
driving the sword.
Very nice.
It's not that. That's not what I'm talking about. But yeah, sure, Vergil.
So, ooh, does that hit? Yes, it does. That hit.
Let's take
Uh,
a shot at it.
So, Cerberus, all fours running at this thing, and with his right arm, as it runs, it just swipes down at it. It's the melee attack that does 2, correct?
Yes.
Okay. As you swipe down, you not only tear at some of the clothes still, but you tear at the actual wound and the skin of it itself, and you see just very translucent lines, specifically almost string-like.
That's the way, Cerberus. Let's keep doing this.
You just from the middle head. The left head is whoa, 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 and the right is just to be attached to his body. Very conflicting heads. I'll get that. After that, Avril.
Yep.
Your turn.
Okay. So. Give me a second to remember how swords work even a little bit.
Fair enough.
Right. Okay, how far is this thing from me, first of all?
It
in
is
range,
30
right?
feet.
30 feet, that's in range. I believe. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna run and hit it really hard.
I like that. That's a good choice.
So you're gonna be charging at it?
Yeah, I'm just basically gonna ram it.
Alright, fair enough. Let's do the attack roll.
What would that be?
It will be should be your might for this attack.
Alright, my might.
Use
Well,
Zord's
no,
might.
not your might. This is my
Sword's might. Okay.
Well, most of those.
fire.
Yeah,
What
most
is
of those.
brawn used for?
I'm just holding in like contest stuff.
Alright.
Might is just purely damage and strength.
Yeah, which I think you're. I'll be quiet.
I rolled that in the wrong spot.
That's fine. That's fine. A 15.
Yeah.
All right, that will not hit.
Well,
As
that's good to establish.
you Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does not hit. As you go to ram into it, both you and Raiju feel like but right when the horn was about to pierce it, it suddenly became very string-like. And you nailed into it. You railed in the strings and it sort of did a rubber band effect of you pulling forward and it staying where it is, but still attached to you. And so it swung back. But quickly Raiju creates clouds underneath its feet and rides the sky back like upside down and then lands back on the ground.
Oh.
Felt like that was a surprise though.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, that's about my reaction.
Ah, Candle Sky. Alright, after Avril, Vergil, big boy drag, what he doing?
He gonna try to do a big bite.
You're gonna try and give it a little nibble.
Just a little bit.
Just a tad bit of it. Just a taste.
Just a
Pulls
taste.
out commonly large spoon. Just a spoonful. Pulls out
Hey, can I have any ice cream?
I stand by
Only
the
a
fact
spoonful.
That vine is unironically funny.
It
I don't
is.
care what people say.
Hey, yo, can I have some of your ice cream? Only a spoonful.
Hey, Steven.
What up?
The thing on the, like, you know, is Brawn Driving Conditioning Initiative, Might, and then
Yeah.
what's the other one?
Magic.
Ah.
Specifically for each sword, it's magic.
Since you're
I think for a moment, as I'm piloting drag forward, I'm like, why are we going to bite? As I then, when close enough, if you would let me, breathe fire with magic.
That's
as an
more than
attack.
that's more than glad. You will be using your range though, but we'll just say because it's like double edged with that, it can be used for melee range. We'll just use the range for it.
That also means
I
you
don't
get.
have a ranged attack for.
There's your range attack.
It's 2 damage, the same as melee.
Breathing. It's fire breathing. It'll be specific fire damage 2. It's like fire 2, and then it'll from reach to 15 feet.
All right.
Well, not 15. It'll be from reach to 20.
Fire to. Reach 20. And.
Let's see this roll. Let's see what we get.
And since it's magic, he gets expertise in it. Specialization, not expertise. What?
No,
oh
it's
God.
it's for the Zord.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Thought since it was magic, he get specialization, but okay.
Well, it depends on which one's higher. If his magic is higher, he can use specialization.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
Alrighty.
Oh no.
Oh no. A fumble?
No.
Okay. Is it oh no for her?
Yes.
Oh, come on, man. You gotta stop critting like this. You gotta stop critting. I know you're a Red Ranger doll, but you gotta.
This is the highest I've got. Shut up.
I know you're the right. Well, come
yeah,
on.
That is doing it for him.
Holy sweet Christ.
Holy crap!
He has a D12 in that?
Fuck.
What
Yeah,
is
he
it?
does.
What the crap?
Yeah, drag is strong.
Even said I should put D12 on it, so I did when I made the character.
Because it's
Even
all
this is your
drag
own
stuff.
fault.
It's
I got
specifically
confused
drag.
because Tired Me put penis as what it
What
was,
the
and I didn't
fu-
know
oh
what
my
the fuck
gosh.
it was. Now
And
I
I'm-
know it's because I can just dick people down.
And that's only Vergil that has that? Only
Yes,
Vergil?
because drag
Yeah.
has seen some age.
Yeah,
Drag has
fair.
age on him.
Fair.
So drag goes right up to it and just stops. Has a very sadistic smile as its throat heats up and fire can easily be seen from it, and just breathes fire onto it. That's a crit, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
That's a 12. Oh yeah,
I rolled a D12.
what is
I
this?
got a 12.
What is the size of
must-
this thing, by the way?
Penance.
Oh, it's towering.
Oh yeah, I get 2 up shifts again. Yay!
And I'm gigantic. Whoa.
Are you, Andrew? 'Cause I can't remember.
Huge.
You just extended.
I'm huge.
Oh, you're just huge?
I get 2
Oh,
up
okay.
I get 2 up shifts to attacking it.
So you breathe fire on this thing, and it reels
Yes.
back. But upon it, yeah. So and now, funny enough, drag hasn't used a fire move since it out of the deal. I think you were at 12 will now become a 4. Will now become a 4.
Virgil
This
just,
game
That
counts.
was
Virgil just gets very close to the control panel and says, "Why do you do this?"
You look at that
Wow.
game balance, man.
You fucking shorting out.
Even
No,
throwing out
You
that
call it
game
fucking mighty.
headshots.
I got a crit,
No, so
Steven.
the
Haha,
whole-
no.
No. It's funny because that was Drag's first real fire attack after he left the seal. Drag was a max level Zord as well. Deal with Vergil. So that was like when Vergil first did his super attack. He was a max level super attack. He was able to hit multiple targets and do it multiple times. Now, it's the same thing.
Virgil's
That.
giving Drag the look. Like,
Listen,
you
like, even after
fucking
the
trash piece of shit.
after the attack,
Nothing stay after the seal.
Listen, all right. It's been a while. I haven't used that. Coughs up some black smoke.
Did you choke on some peppers?
Sorry, I just can't stop imagining player I crit being like, haha, no.
Yes, I realized that that Liz, but trust me, I had something for it.
Did Drag just chug a thing of Tabasco sauce?
Did he accidentally
If you
swallow
need-
a crushed pepper?
I've recently found a thing called ghost peppers if you want me to give it to you, Drag.
All right.
The Carolina
All
Reaper's
right.
better.
Carolina
After the
Reaper,
fire-
anyone?
Just the
The fire
abuse.
quickly is being subsided from the duplicate. But what everyone sees after the fire has subsided and gone down is spider legs made of completely out of webbing, and the upper body being completely the same. However, instead of it being a more humanoid or a human mouth, it now has a more spider-like mouth appearance, as it's now considered an arachnid. It's arachne. In case you guys don't notice this, every single duplicate that grows becomes a mythology creature.
Ah, why'd
Very
you do
nice.
this? Ah, I hate spiders. Ah,
Found out hard. What?
a giant. It turned into a spider.
no. Who turned into a what now? If you post a picture of a spider,
No.
I'm going
no,
to hurt
Steven,
you.
stop it. No. You
No, I'm
suck.
not gonna.
Okay.
I'm not doing spiders.
No. What do you mean something just turned into a spider?
The
What just turned
duplicate,
into a spider? I need a
duplicate.
repeat.
Duplicate.
Oh no!
This is what happens when you leave for 5 seconds.
Is this pseudo canon happening in the background?
Oh, in comms,
like
in
it to
comms, without a doubt.
Vergil's just like,
No.
Why is it always spiders?
I'm.
why are the men on this team cowards?
Maybe because some of us don't like things and aren't just a bunch of masochists.
Me, I.
It's just a spider.
Grab whatever
Exactly.
I grab whatever panel I can see Vergil into,
Spencer,
and I pull
Spencer,
the
it's
panel
your
towards
turn.
me. I pull this thing towards me, and I scream into the thing. Do you know who I am? Do you know how much of a coward I am?
Yes.
No, all the Zords just say yes.
Good. Then we
Everyone
understand
says yes.
the massive situation that we are in.
Ugh.
By the
Someone
way,
needs a big
Spencer,
fly
it
swatter.
is your turn, Spencer.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember, you have 2
Well,
attacks.
against my better judgment, I swing at this thing to kill it as fast as possible.
You have 2 attacks.
All right, make that attack double.
Yep, and it's
With might.
might, right?
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
You got D6.
I do have a D6.
Because I was there when we changed it. I was there when
Yeah,
it was
I do.
written.
All right.
I was there when it was written.
Okay, the D6 may have been high last time, but it did better for me now. Okay.
Just the first attack. Let's see.
Yeah. When I didn't want it to be high, it was high. When I want it to be high, it's still high. That's
Ooh.
a max. That's a crit.
Ooh,
Ooh,
four
that'll
damage.
hit. Very nice. Very nice. That'll hit.
All right. That's 4 damage for the first one. All right. Okay. Not as sweet as the first one. God, I hope this hits. Not a crit.
Damage.
It's 4.
For the crit, and then 2.
That hits.
Let's go. That's a total of 6 damage now.
As Spencer just slaps the shit out of this spider, because spider, kill it, is and just a bombardment of tentacles just starts slapping the hell out of
One
this
of the
thing.
tentacles turns into a flask of water. Smack, smack, smack.
Kill it with tentacles! Kill it with tentacles!
And my
as
tentacles go
su-
swah.
As suddenly the last 2 tentacles, when they go to hit, are then grabbed by this thing and quickly throw them back towards it. Not really like dealing damage, but resetting them. As it is now the duplicate's turn. Now what I'm doing
Do I
here
not
is
have
something.
reactions in a Zord? Or no?
Wasn't that before the
No.
duplicate? Or is this
Have
just a
movement?
special thing, Steven?
The only thing you have is communication. That's really.
I have movement? Alright.
Would you like to move?
How so I'm assuming. Wait, I gotta look at my character sheet. I'm
How-
10 feet
how-
away from this thing. I would like to move 30 feet away from this thing. And possibly hide behind a building. 30 feet back, hide behind a building. Get away from the big spider. Move.
Everyone just watches
Man is
the movement of the kraken. Behind it, though.
Away from the spider.
Move away from the spider.
you
Move
are
away from the...
running away from a spider while you are within a mythological creature.
Yes.
Is also
Fighting a mythological monster. A mythological monster spider of equal size. I would like to hide now, thank you.
It is now the duplicates, as it will open its
Wasn't that before the
jaw,
duplicate?
saliva. Just yes, but
Okay.
I'm doing stuff.
Okay.
As it's just webbing comes spewing out like saliva, as it quickly grabs it with its right hand and left hand, and it starts putting it into a ball. And then a very jagged pink seal appears in front of it as it throws it into.
Into who?
What is the evasion
Of what?
on Mr. Kraken?
Ah.
Scratch that. 14.
23. As the Kraken is then immediately pushed out of the hiding, it is now completely unable to move or attack until it breaks free of webbing.
What?
As you take 2 points of damage.
I was about to ask, what did you do to me, Steven?
Got you trapped in a spider's
Did
web.
you- I just look at everyone else on the comms and just say, "This is why you don't run away."
Also, Spencer, you hear the Kraken. Yes, of course. It always happens to me. No one else gets the webs.
I don't control that thing. I put a building between us.
Andrew, no, it's your.
I fly up and get to in a position where I won't hit anybody from a forward position, so... And I get 2 upshifts. And it's targeting, so... 1d8. Yeah. Yeah, baby.
That'll hit.
2 damage.
Yep. It's looking hurt.
I also have 50 foot of movement. I don't know if that really changes anything, but that's that.
It's looking hurt, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go. That's the
So
end of my turn.
between me
And
between
then
me and
it'll
Drag
be
and then another 2.
it'll be the duplicate's turn once again.
Ah, okay.
As
Okay.
it reaches into its mouth and pulls out 5 specific strings. 2 of them are blue and 3 of them are pink.
Mm.
Rips it out as you hear as you hear almost tonsils being pulled out,
Ugh.
and slings them. The pink go towards the pink, and the blue goes towards the blue. So specifically, pink go through for the harpy, and blue go for the kraken.
You get 2
I need
down
evasion.
Right,
shifts.
You get 2
Steven,
For me, anyways.
Yeah,
None for
you told me
Spencer.
once before that I could use water form as a reaction. How much mana are we talking for this?
How much do you have?
10.
All right, you go to 7.
Done.
My evasion.
All right,
There
so
we go.
it'll increase evasion by 3.
Okay, that's 17.
I'm
So
at
I still
16.
roll for you. I missed Andrew.
Okay, nice. With the 2 downshifts, I got a 16 evasion. Nice, okay.
22 for Spencer.
Still hits.
For Kraken.
But I got since I went water, do I get out of the webs?
You get rid of the initial webs, but then
Okay.
these blue strings stick into your water form. And then she rips them back, and the water form is taken away from Kraken.
Goes back to being a normal Zord.
Yes, as she then becomes very liquidy and gains your water form.
Oh no. Oh no. This can't be.
Assuming
That will
would
be
have
the
happened
end of her turn.
regardless. I'm assuming that would happen regardless, so I'm not too worried about
It
that.
is Liz's turn.
That's the end of the first round. 5 more to go.
A minute.
Hey, sure, I'll just give it to you.
Yay!
It doesn't seem to like physical attacks, but it seems to be more magical. Right now, its toughness is 16, and it is evasion.
So it had 19 evasion. Good to know.
Do you know
Well,
or no?
no.
Alright.
Well, we all know what I'm attacking with.
Do you
How far
need?
away is it from me?
You didn't move. It's still 5 feet. It's still reach in front of you.
Okay, so I don't really have to move. I'm going to fight with whatever is closest. And I don't think that hits, but oh well.
Fair enough. Yeah, it does not hit. As you go to fight, and just Cerberus eats water.
How?
It's like when you put a hose in front of a dog and it just go at it.
They sort of do. I imagine Cerberus like doing that thing with his tongue where he's trying to like scoop up the water, but it's just not working. Like,
Give me the water!
He started
That's
lapping
how-
it up.
It's then quickly shoved off.
I have to ask, do extra attacks apply to Zords as well?
Yes. On what?
No,
is it
you're-
on
no,
On
Zord?
the
Spence-
character, not on the Zord. The Zord has to have the feet.
Yeah.
Spencer only has it because of enhanced attack.
Yeah, my Zord has extra attack as well and enhanced attack. So we have to get your
Vergil.
Zord at
It is now. Yeah, wait a minute.
It is
Not
my
Vergil.
turn
Did it?
before
Yeah, I did it
Vergil?
again. I did it again. It's Avril.
Okay.
I see AV and VE, and I'm like, oh, it's Vergil. No, it's Avril. My apologies.
I get you. Now, I have a couple questions and a stupid idea. And one, because I know I darted away last time. How far away am I from the creature, and how tall is it?
You're 15 feet, and it is towering.
What does that translate to in feet? Ish.
Towering is the size of like a building
stories.
would
Skyscraper.
what's yeah, skyscraper size.
And I'm not sure my stupid idea will work.
Well, how many
Wait,
stories
you
was
did
on?
note
10
I'm
or
up
12?
in the air. How high up in the air am I?
No. Yeah, instead of no. What Raiju did was when he was flung back, he created storm clouds in fixed and ran into as he ran in a circle to land on the ground.
Okay, never mind. And I'm gonna guess that vertical feet still counts in the movement.
Yes,
If I remember, I can walk on storm clouds.
that is facts.
That's how you fly, yeah.
Yeah, and vertical feet still counts as part of movement.
That is correct.
Never mind then. Do I have any special Zord attacks at all? Because I don't see any listed on my perks or anything.
We all
You
have
can describe
strong
it to me.
abilities.
You can describe it to me. Like if you do like a form of magic attack, that's fine. Just as long as you can like describe it to me, or if you want me to jazz it up with a description, I'm more than welcome to.
No, I got
But
it.
technically, like your magic attacks, like each Zord magic attack is a special attack.
Okay. Then I've got an idea. You said I'm in 15 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I'm picturing. I'm gonna once again charge forwards, kind of leaning down, Raiju sort of leaning down its head as we charge forward. At the same time, some of those storm clouds are sort of forming around, but as they're forming around, they're also focusing inwards, kind of electricity crackling up as it focuses into the horn.
All right. All right, yeah, all right, I can see it. All right. All right, all right, all right.
Alright,
That
what
will
should I roll for
be
that?
that'll be a charge specifically, so it'll be a melee attack. You're gonna be rolling your magic for it, and you're gonna remove 3 mana.
Okay, what's my magic?
Your magic, do you see the empty
Fin-
slot on your Zord?
Give me a second. I need to reopen my sheet because I had to look at something else for a second.
Fair enough.
Should we all put some down? Or
Yeah, I don't know what the map is. Mine
It should be
survival
4s.
normal.
It should all just be D.
D4s? Okay.
Let me look. Oh, I don't really have a blank slot with anything noted on it.
On your Zord, you should. It's underneath initiative.
It's right below initiative.
Yeah,
Oh,
Braun.
I guess I forgot
might-
to note it.
Just put magic and
D4?
make it a D4. Yes.
Okay. And you're saying -3 mana for this?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that first, then I'll quickly
Explain it away.
roll the thing.
Yes. Because I would like to roll.
I know, I was just saying I'm gonna write down my mana real quick, then I'm gonna roll.
I really want this to succeed, actually.
I have an idea for a magic attack of myself too.
Oh no. So that does use your mana and all that. So the starts charging. Electricity starts to just spew out as thunderclouds start to around the layer upon layer. As almost magical form alongside those thunderclouds as not electricity. Specifically, it's charged into the completely pulsing with yellow electric energy as suddenly it is transferred throughout the entire body and a quick dash that the Zords themselves can see, but each ranger, including Vergil, cannot. As it hasn't done this sort of magic in a while, especially Reju. So it caught itself off guard with how much it produced. It just barely passed it. And it quickly had to halt itself. Creating, Back to the Future style of flame. The poor road.
The poor road.
The road. The road. What about the buildings around the road? Who just made flames that engulf the size of buildings?
Don't worry, this is the Power Rangers universe. They have Power Rangers insurance.
And Power Ranger buildings?
Insurance.
You mean that
Construction
one
companies are gonna be
building?
making a lot of money.
You mean that one building that almost showed repeatedly over and over again?
Guys, it's fine. We're in the abandoned warehouse district.
Yeah.
Raiju says right after. Raiju says right after the attack, he's like, "Whoa, I forgot I could do that. It's been a while."
Okay.
And man, I,
pressed back into the coffin, just shaking.
and I hope they had insurance for that.
Okay,
After
after
it's just like, you having fun?
Alright, now it is Vergil's turn.
yeah, now it's Vergil's turn.
Something I gotta ask you, Steven, about my sword. When I attack with melee, is it brawn or might? Because you gave me a d6 in brawn,
You can use your
but
own.
nothing in might.
You can use your own might since it exceeds the Zords.
Wait, that's a thing you can do?
Well,
Yes.
you don't have might. I'm pretty sure.
That would have
Avril.
been good to know. No, but I'm saying in general, that would have been a good thing to know.
Just swore we something about that.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, people do forget. That's fine. That's fair. That's my. GM, my bad. So brawn is meant like grabbing and holding down. That's mainly what drag likes to do. But when you do a regular melee without specifying like what you're doing with it, like specifically grabbing or holding, it'll just be might.
Ah. Well, I'm gonna use some of my movement to pilot drag around, and then attempt to grapple this bitch by grabbing her arms with front claws and then biting down on the neck.
That sounds like 2 actions. Like grappling and then biting. That sounds like 2 actions.
Not biting to like hurt, biting to.
Oh, to hold. Oh,
Yeah.
all right. That's fair. That's perfectly fine. Roll me a brawn to roll something. Oh no. It's just to see if it hits the evasion.
Also, my man.
So go ahead.
Did I really just hear that come from you?
Yes.
Man's just like, ooh.
Oob.
I'm here like,
I didn't say like. I just said
no,
like.
not you, fucking
Oh.
Andrew.
Brawn.
Let's see that brawn roll. It's versus its evasion.
Well, it's not a fucking skill crit this time.
Finally.
Doesn't mean it's not gonna be high.
You're gonna hate me, Steven.
That's a nat 20.
Fair enough.
Especially after you said finally.
Yep, I
Delete.
knew it, nat 20.
It is a D6.
One
so-
above.
All right, so it does it. You grab onto its drag, bites down as suddenly more physical form of it appears, more than it just being like more liquidy and watery. As that is your turn, but now it can't move.
That's the point. As I call over comms, hey guys, it's your turn to hit it.
Spencer.
It tried to goop the boy, so I assume that the Kraken is pretty pissed.
Let me try it.
I move with, so I'm currently 30 feet away from hitting range. I move back to hit it with my first swing of the day. Well, my second swing.
I love the fact.
Third swing.
I love the fact that fucking Kraken is like ranged melee. I fucking like his melee attack is his ranged attack, and his ranged attack is his melee attack. I fucking love that.
Smack.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
I'm not-
that's like-
I can't make this up. I can't make this
You got another
up.
crit, let's go, baby.
Not only another, it's the exact same roll.
All
First
right,
swing.
Is it dead?
all right. It is now officially dead. Would how would you like? Would you like to describe how it dies, or would you like me?
I'm gonna assume. Okay, so I'm gonna describe this not from Spencer's point of view, but from what I think the Kraken would do. I think the Kraken would swing, wrap his meaty tentacle around this thing's entire body, and then just squeeze.
Are we ripping it apart?
Yes.
Yes!
Popping it like a bubble.
You pulling the torso, me holding the neck in place, and then ripping the arms off.
Right off with the
Just
head.
fucking...
Water and
Gruesome,
fire.
I love it. So
We gonna make some smoke.
as Drag is gripping and holding down the entire more humanoid body of this thing, quickly the anger of the Kraken, all of its tentacles go into the ground as blue seals form, where its tentacles into the ground, and then right next to the arachnid, huge tentacles, specifically 2 tentacles, appear. Stuff that could take down a ship, specifically, quickly wrap around its spider body and start to pull it under, while Drag is fighting the pull itself, ripping its the humanoid body off of the spider legs, and then ripping its arms right off and throwing its lifeless just torso on the ground. Really, I think a finisher, I'd say.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I gotta. I do know what's coming. So can I prep? Can I prep the Kraken to swing and try to grab the big sphere that's coming next?
As it is your turn, I will allow you.
What am I trying to do to get this thing?
I need 2 rolls from you.
2 rolls. Okay.
I need a alertness.
That I can do. I got it in that, I believe.
The
Yes, I do.
DC is 20.
Okay.
DC is 20 for the bonus.
Boy.
Well, I made it. I can't roll below this, so we'll see if it's a crit. It's not.
Let's go.
All right, so you met 20. So quickly as Drag threw the body down and goes to look up, right below him, the orb comes out of the torso. This is where I need you to make an acrobatics check.
Do you
Speed?
have anything in acrobatics?
I don't. Neither does the Zord, so I don't
EC
know.
20.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Technically mutable.
Yes.
Group decision. Hold up. I gotta read real quick.
Am I gonna go through every ability he has?
I'm doing so right now.
Can we do? Can we? No, I was gonna ask if one of us can take over the agility part, but no, probably not.
No.
Yeah, probably
If
because
he-
It's because it
Yeah,
ended
it's
on
his,
his
yeah, that's
turn.
fine, yeah, I
That's
know.
why
I
he
got it.
gets to do this.
I have a question.
Sure,
Would-
ask.
Would this be a situation where someone could use a story point for it?
If you
I was gonna ask, may I?
the specific say.
If that's what I was
yeah.
so if we could use one, perfectly dandy. However, I would like to ask the group if Stephen will allow, we can use 2 to do something. Because I can keep giving us story points. That's not a problem.
Where's the? What are we using 2 for?
Okay, what would 2 let us
I don't
do?
know. That's the thing.
Well, it doesn't.
Something Stephen allows. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
What
Give
do you
him,
mean by that?
Because all
I
this.
don't. Maybe.
Would you, Steven, because we both just ripped outwards, allow us both to try to, like, grab at it at the same time to, like, teamwork this?
And that's a story
Yeah,
point.
like distance.
Since we're the 2 closest people.
Yeah, basically give him advantage, like a story point.
Hold on. For 2 story points, I will allow, of Spencer's choice, to choose an ally to make an alertness roll. With that alertness roll, it will be 5 lower than what he had to do. If they succeed, they may then take over his acrobatics.
Take over, but I can't help.
You cannot help.
And we need to spend a full 2 story points on that.
This
Yeah,
is correct.
We have.
However,
6.
it's not as bad as it sounds. We're using 2, but we're gonna get 1 back at the end of the session.
Yes, but what I'm saying is we should really determine, first of all, who has the highest acrobatics.
I have a D4.
And what is their
And I-
Without
and
a doubt, that's JD.
and I have specialization
However-
in it.
Not me.
It's acrobatics to grab. What do you have in alertness?
a D2, which sucks. That's the best I have. Do I also have to get a 20, Steven, for the alertness?
Have to get a 15.
Me
It
too.
will be
Okay.
5 lower.
Does this
Okay,
count
but they'll
as
have-
out of
However,
combat,
I have
technically?
a suspicion. I have a sneaking suspicion that you will force him to move to get to this faster.
I have
so you'll
50
give him.
movement.
You
That's
do.
a weird question, Virgil. Because yes and no. It's right at the end of it, but technically still in it.
Because I have a few things that are situationally allowing me to reroll if I were to need to reroll the acrobatics.
Okay, so we know he has the high. Okay, wait. So Virgil, what do you have in acrobatics?
I have nothing, but I have my origin benefit, which would, if I rolled absolutely worst, which is a 1, be able to reroll.
I don't think that's worth. I think we should probably just take the higher modifier because we're then banking
Fair.
on you either getting it in one roll or rolling a 1.
Okay, so...
But you either need to roll a 20 or 1, which are not likely.
I
Maybe
can
they're
do
not.
either a heart of the team or you got this.
Oh,
increase
yeah.
the roll.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's right.
well,
Yeah, you
let's
can do an upshift.
do
Yeah.
that.
The heart of the team.
Yeah, give me an
yep, I
upshift,
can
because-
I can upshift the roll by 2.
By 2? That's
Yes.
a D4. That could be.
Yeah,
that-
yeah,
you
yeah,
said I have
yeah,
to,
we'll
what do
do
I
that.
have to roll for
20.
the acrobatics?
Is Liz the one?
Well, Liz is gonna do...
no,
well,
she's
instead of
giving
doing...
doing-
him
story
double
points.
upshift.
She gives me a double upshift using her origin.
Yeah,
No,
I
not
just
origin,
do
her
the
Black
acrobatics
Ranger
for
power.
myself, so I only have a D2.
So, no 2 story points.
No, she's
Okay.
giving me an upshift.
That will use
Alright, I
a
need-
grid power, but I don't think you've used any, Liz anyway, so I think it'll be
Oh my
fine.
god! Okay, okay. What's the 2 upshifts? I get a D4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 up from whatever the.
Oh, it costs one of your
possible.
quips. It costs one of your quips. Instead of one of your
Yeah.
personal powers, so you have
I don't
freaking...
have an ability that uses personal power yet. I haven't used my personal power at all.
It's a
Okay,
free action.
okay.
Can she use more than...
Okay,
Well...
okay. That the upshift. I'm not gonna lie. You saved my life.
Well-
Excellent.
Well, you saved us from having to do something drastic of 2 story points.
No,
Yo! let's
21.
go.
21!
I got an 18 and a 3. I got an 18 and a 3.
21! Liz either saved the day as quickly as the returning tendrils, specifically tentacle of the Kraken, as it's pulling it down, a separate tentacle comes down from it and wraps around it and brings it back in.
I want to know what Liz says to Spencer to get him into that
I do
mood.
too.
Say to Spencer to sort of encourage him.
Yeah.
Don't fuck this one up like you've done everything else in your life.
That's
Something like that. Something like, you better not fuck this up or else I'm gonna kill you.
yeah.
Scary lady.
Scary lady.
Lady.
She is pissed.
Oh
that
my
makes a
god,
lot
my
of sense.
heart. Ah,
21.
ah.
We need to teleport out of here before they try and grab it as well. With the orb, I guess. Because the tentacle has the orb, right?
No,
Yeah, we can get out of here.
technically the Kraken has it as a whole.
Teleport out of
Yoink.
here. Back
Yeah,
to
I want to teleport
with
immediately.
the orb. Yeah, with the orb.
No elemental coming near me.
Let's see.
All of us ready to fucking unleash on whoever fucking tries to grab
Yeah.
Whoever appears, go ham. And I am whatever action, whatever movement, anything I have, I am pushing the emergency evacuation button.
Teleport button, yeah.
Spencer,
Yes.
what is your on the crack?
we changed it. It's gonna be a straight. Wait. Oh wait, you mean toughness?
No, it's the brawn.
It'll be a straight D20.
Give me a D20 roll.
You have more quips, Liz.
DC. Give me brawn roll.
Give me my requirement to meet.
DC is 24.
One more. So he literally cannot possibly
I
reach it.
can't reach that.
Yeah, you can.
No, I
He has
can't.
If Liz,
now.
if
I don't have that.
Brawn.
I have nothing in brawn.
if Liz does another
what he
quip,
had wasn't a
Brawn, I can do that.
Okay.
well, if Liz also gives you another quip, you can do it, but you need to roll perfectly.
What's
Yes.
the
No,
You guys have
because
story points.
a D4, the highest thing I can get on that, it's a full.
24.
Hang on a minute.
It's 20.
hang on. What is the DC?
24.
24.
And
Oh.
this is for is brawn?
Yeah, I have nothing in brawn.
What did you say,
Are still
44?
indoors?
That's correct.
Oh dear lord, I
Are
thought
we
you said
100%?
24. Never mind.
No, it's 20. 24.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, if Liz
Yeah,
does
so
the
no,
quip
you
thing on Spencer again, he just needs to roll perfectly. Unless you pass the orb, but I don't know how good an idea that is.
Wait. Is Spencer the only one in this role?
I'm relatively close to him.
You
So
have
let me set the mood to give everyone a better explanation. Everyone is like prepared and like defending him per se, but right as he's trying to teleport, right, everyone's back is necessarily turned to him. You know, looking everywhere else. As Kraken is trying to leave, something grabbed the orb.
Okay. Here's my question. I know you saying, oh, we're all looking in separate directions, but first of all, just because I have a feeling, is this one of those normal people can't see it kind of elementals, let's say?
So if you were a normal person looking, just suddenly see the Kraken stop moving in place as it's trying to move.
Alright. In that case, I think I know what this is, and can I try to roll alert just to see if I can see this out of the corner of my eye?
Yeah, we're
'cause
all
I'm
trying to look
relatively
around.
sure I know which elemental this is.
You're all looking around.
You're
I'm
more than
watching-
welcome to.
Vergil has been watching the orb because they've just used portals this entire time.
Because if I upshift myself on brawn, I'll get at least a D6 out of it.
I will say,
mean,
Vergil,
if you-
because you are looking directly at the orb, you suddenly see Kraken's sword stop moving.
If you upshift me on Brawn, I'll get a D8.
Try
That doesn't answer the question, because if it gets out of my hands, they're gone.
What if it goes into my mouth?
That's up to
Need a
Spence.
roll.
That's up to
I do need a roll from Spencer still.
that exactly. So if I don't get the D4, it's out of my hands,
Yeah,
and
okay.
it can be gone next turn.
So I think we
Next
need Liz
turn.
to give him the upshift, because it's the only possible way we might not lose it.
Yes.
All of you
Spencer
viewers
needs
may think
to
this is
upshift.
metagaming. No, it's not. This is perfectly fine.
What?
So Spencer's getting the upshift.
Okay, so you're up to a D4, Spencer.
I'm looking through everything I have.
Well, I would like to know what Liz says.
Really what's up?
So I'll say this. Everyone suddenly hears Zord stop moving. So everyone, in their Zord turns around and just see the Zord is struggling to move.
Okay, before I roll, Is
I
this
would
a
like an
situation?
alertness. I would like alertness from Avril specifically.
Oh, okay.
I
Steven,
don't know what to say.
Before I touch anything, I need to ask: is this a thing I can use my my origin method to ask for a clue using a thing to maybe gain some kind of advantage on this?
Depends on the. I'll be honest. Depends on how you word the clue.
For me to get an advantage on this situation.
Depends on how you word it.
Also, I got a 16 for the alertness you wanted.
I would like to hear if he's gonna use it.
I
or
need
not.
everyone's permission before I can use the story point.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
I'd
one.
say cool.
It's one. Yeah, go
Yeah,
just
ahead.
we
one,
get that back. We get that back anyways.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. I'm phrasing this in a very specific way. All of the Zords that can hear me, you've messed with you've been through all three teams, you fought this multiple times, Vergil included. You have any idea, you have any suggestions, anything I can do to get out of this story point usage?
With that 16 Avril, there's some lightning coming off the orb.
Hold on, Steven. Question.
What's the answer to his question first, and then I'll
Yeah,
try to see
yeah,
if I
go
can do
ahead.
anything.
Because I asked the Zords and Vergil.
May I roll?
Sure, roll me an alertness. Your DC's a little higher. Avril's.
I have a weird, strange question that you can easily say no to, Steven. We rolled to get
You can
ready
hit me with it.
to get into Mega Form. By this point, would our Zords have been ready? Because if so, could we transform into it and kick whatever's holding him out of it, and then grab the orb with our Megazord hand or something? Something along those lines. I just now remembered, so I'm just asking.
No!
Okay.
Okay, but
No! That
would
was
be a great way to
clever, but
introduce-
no!
Damn it.
That'd be a great way to introduce the thing.
Yeah,
though.
no, right.
really-
That would have been great. Ah, damn it.
but
Fuck. Damn,
All
alright,
right.
cool. Fair enough.
okay, so we need
Whoa.
to answer this question.
Wait,
we need
Steven.
the alertness roll. from
Steven just about
Vergil.
said something. Hold on.
Andrew, you're close.
Hold on. Hold on.
We
I
need
think I know
to
the
get
question.
this.
I just almost punched my goddamn computer.
Good punch or bad punch?
Good punch.
Let's go.
Because
Oh
if,
god.
because a transformation sequence, the orb could be passed through each part until it's in our Megazord's hands, and therefore we're bigger and get the grip off of the Kraken's orb.
Is that a
Could that
crit?
work?
Yes. I
That's a
have
crit.
D2.
Okay.
Did that question work, Steven?
Virgil,
No. Okay.
you see the same lightning that Avril does. The question is answered by Raiju.
Let's go.
Raiju takes he kneels, not kneels, but he brings his head down a little bit.
Bow.
And Raiju looks at Kraken and says, "Combine."
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's
No,
go.
As
okay.
that triggers Cerberus, that triggers Drag, that triggers Harp, and that
Let's go.
triggers Kraken.
Let's go, baby. I was freaking right. Let's go. Oh god, I was so close.
The story point
Whoa.
was worth it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Oh my god. Fuck.
Man was just waiting for us to suggest something badass.
So close, Andrew. You are so close.
I didn't know that we had to say combined. That was
I'm
my
so
fault,
glad
though.
I asked that way. I'm so glad I asked it that way. I'm so happy.
Well, I was asking if we could turn to the Megazord to somehow get out of its grasp.
All
I don't
right.
know. Fair.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's how the combination sequence goes. Drag roars into the rainbow seal appears beneath him that expands the entire city and is then launched upward, giving the city a protective seal. As drag launches into the air, his expand. As his chest expands outward, and his neck sort of drops down and into his chest, as this all comes down and forms into his chest, as everyone can see a head now, as its arms and legs are just hanging there, as the head speaks in runic, as both Raiju and the Kraken listen, and both eyes go solid white, as Raiju then, as quick as lightning, folds his hooves inward, so his hooves are pointing upward, and they fold down into its not abdomen, but onto its side, as its back legs fold, hooves pointing up. Its tail sort of disconnects and floats somewhere off. The Kraken, the tentacles become very solid as they form a very interesting style upward, as its actual head, more stack of it, folds vertically, so the spiral tentacles is going up, as it then connects into Drag's legs itself and solidly hits on the seal. Drag then not Drag, but the helmet, the head of the Megazord whistles as Cerberus's eyes go completely white, as the body is, as Cerberus is now sprinting towards the Megazord. The middle head detaches as left and right head of Cerberus with its respective body get cut in half, and both of them, the left front leg and the left back leg fold up, twist sideways, go into the body, and they pop, and the arms themselves, the paws, pop out right behind the heads, forming almost this spiked collar look around each of the left and right heads, as the back sort of fully extend outward, and then wrap around to where they are almost touching the head, and then drag with his arms, the body drag with its arms out, the Cerberus head, of the Cerberus bodies, when they split apart, connect into each of its arms, so Cerberus is forming the arms. Harpy, not wasting any time, the head, twists backwards, the legs also do it splits upwards to the wings so they match, and then connect back into the back, forming 4 sets of wings, 2 on each side. The Cerberus helmet then lands onto the helmet, and then and everyone hears, hold on one moment, everyone hears, as it lands, the orb is now in the right arm of Typhon. It's Typhon, correct? That's the pronunciation.
Typhon Megazord!
As the Zord says, I am Typhon. The combination of each Zord. Who dares summon me?
Oh, great! He's a whole new person.
Cool. Let's teleport out of
Vergil
here.
Says, those who wish to kill the elements.
We got a thingy, we got a grab.
No. As Vergil says that, you shall have my power. As his face then becomes no longer animated and becomes solid, as the Rangers are brought into their combination mecha, where it's their regular control panel, but Vergil in the middle. It then goes Spencer to the right, to the left. It is then Avril, and then Andrew to the right, and then Liz to the left.
Where's the teleport
Hello,
button?
everyone.
Hey, let's get out of here before they try and grab us again.
I
These
smashed
little
that
bits of
shit.
teleporting.
I smashed
the
that
big
fucking
ra-
teleport.
the big rainbow seal starts spinning counterclockwise and start rising as you see a creature absolutely writhe in pain as it is then pushed out of the seal, and everyone sees a chimera with nothing but electricity as a cloak disappears from it.
I was just like, teleport, 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 teleport.
Well, not a chimera. I said that wrong. It is not a chimera. It is a manticore.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, but the teleport's happening, so woo.
Teleport.
Yeah, teleport.
As
We all press the
everything
teleport button.
disappears, all of you,
Smash that teleport
and
button.
it then disappears. That will now end combat officially.
Teleport to
Yeah.
base.
We're teleported back to the.
So you guys are not only brought to the base, you guys are brought to a part you guys have not seen. It
Have I
is the Megazord
Hang on.
Bay.
Yeah, baby.
It
I
is
was
specifically
looking
for
at
Typhon.
Looking around, looking at everything.
You guys are like, wow, this is actually a really cool Megazord. You guys are suddenly forced out of it.
Is this thing, Steven, Spencer needs to know, is this thing a mechanical, like, is it everything he's ever hoped for?
Oh, without a doubt. It's looking down at you holding the orb. So you are the new team.
Wait, I'm holding it?
No.
No,
Typhon.
Typhon's holding it.
Oh, okay.
Vergil, at the sight of Typhon again, does a deep bow.
I'll mirror it after I
Showing
see him
respect.
do
Oh,
so.
his thing. I'm doing what he's doing right now.
I do it, but not as scared as Spencer. I just do it out of respect from him saving us.
Can I hit my own shin with my head?
You mean the ground? Or you-
Man went Japanese so good.
Oh my god. Now
Dog
that I'm
Jesse.
not sure entirely why I'm bowing to a machine.
Avril kind of looks around long after everyone else puts together what she should be doing, and like way too bows super quickly and deeply, almost falling over.
The
My
point of
blue
damage to hit
rises.
my own shins.
No,
I'll do
and
it.
everyone hears from Typhon, you may rise.
Oh,
I'll pop back up and just stay as stiff and as quiet as possible.
Typhon,
Yes.
it has been quite a while.
It's been ages since I was released. He's looking at the orb now. By the way, the orb is like the actual size of his hand.
Do you have any idea what that is?
How did you get a hold of Space's magic ball?
the elementals.
And he's now tossing it in the air.
The elementals have been making duplicates to gather energy, and every time they get destroyed, we destroy them. It turns into one of those. We've been trying to find a way to grab it. Thankfully, now we've got one. So now they need to restart.
Yeah, these things.
I am
If that's
sweating bullets.
if that's the orb, then there's only one. Yes.
We've seen more than one.
No, you
You've
haven't.
seen
As he
orb.
reaches into the orb and pulls out another, you've seen the same orb, just a weaker one.
Ah, that makes sense.
As he puts it
Oh.
back in.
So,
Unfortunately,
wait. did we just
you
reset
guys,
the clock?
you guys did a great job. Like, it's a compliment from me. Take it as a grain of salt. You guys did a great job, except he holds it out and it disappears. It will not stay in the plane for long unless it has a body connected to it.
Well, that's good. That means they need to restart
Then-
again.
That is
How
correct.
how are they keeping it if there's
Wait.
shouldn't be a body connected to it?
That is a good question. Because the only being I knew, and like when he goes to sit down, and like all the robotics, like all the like metal stuff that should be hanging out, suddenly disappears, and a golden throne appears as he sits down. Last time I checked, space was the only one allowed to wield that.
Same here.
He must have something or other.
So Spencer
Space
starts raising
did
his hand
die, right?
very, very timidly.
Yes, coward boy.
Thank you. So from what Vergil here has told us, space died a long time ago. I look at Vergil, right?
They have not been seen since the last battle with the first team.
So
And
okay.
their Zord, as far as I'm aware, was torn apart.
I just slowly turn him back to Typhon and just
Though their body was not recovered.
it'll
did
take
kill you, the elementals.
So Spencer just turns back to Typhon super respectfully, and just says, "It might take me a while to figure it out, but I can probably make something to stuff that thing into. I might need some help though, if that's okay, sir, Giant, sir, Typhon, sir."
Typhon grabs the air and pulls out a green string. So it was connected to something.
I furrow my my brow at the fact there's a green string.
What's that?
Is that?
It's a remnant of space.
Why is it green?
He flicks it and it disappears. I hate water with a passion.
I'm so sorry. What have I done?
I think he
Not-
means the elemental.
Is
Water
space
is
alive?
doing a binding spell with it, with the little bit of remnants of space. That's why I thought originally when it left my hand and I tossed it, it disappeared. It's because space wasn't here. There's also no body keeping it here. That's what I've known space to be in life. Now that I've realized this, water has manipulated a piece of space left.
Could he still be alive?
He could be if that orb finishes what it's doing.
Gee. My boy is just thinking a million miles an hour right now.
To put this into perspective, new team, if Space Elemental exists without an equal ranger, that is a catastrophic event.
I would think so. The power space is, well, a powerful one, so let's just keep on.
My boy Vergil actually loses enough concentration, he demorphs.
Oh, yeah. I
Okay.
can do so.
I mean, I'll be morphed too, but here's the thing. Okay, so Spencer, you said water made that, right? Like a binding spell. It's it. With a little help, I might be able to figure out a way to.
See what? He looks right at you. I see what Kraken shows you now. He stands up, apologize, but at the same time, I don't. It's been a while since I've been out. I can't maintain this form very often. So, I have one request. Do not betray your Zords. Be kind to them when they are kind to you. We are at an understanding. Good!
Yes,
And
sir.
then he splits into his Zords and they all go back into...
Huh.
And they're more like, instead of it being like a calm like presence, it's more like a zip right into you. Chest back a little.
Oh, whew. At least we got
Good
something.
to have you back, Drag.
Well, we got some really useful stuff
Look
out
at
of that.
I run over to the Kraken side, be like, but we did a thing.
Sir, where's the hanger and what is with him?
You hear three sets of snoring.
I proceed to turn the volume down because I'm aware of the fact that they're all going to be snoring.
Ugh.
They're sleepy doggies.
They're asleep. Okay.
All of them
Each
are.
of you, right after Typhon splits and puts it in, you get about a minute in the Megazord area cockpit, as suddenly you guys are teleported out back into the main command center.
Avril, hearing her Zord snore is just gonna go and gently put it in its habitat.
You do so. This time you don't get as much mana back because your body got used to it the first time, and now it's just like, oh, a little bit of a shaky feeling now.
Yeah, I'll go.
Do
and
the same.
I'll let Harpy out.
Kraken has done enough.
Yeah, same. I'll just let Harpy out.
Does that. Upon the second you see your Zords, they're all asleep.
Okay. I want to go.
Avril gently pats
I don't want to
the
go sit
glass.
down.
Oh, I'll go sit on
Avril
the couch.
gently pats the glass of the arena, just like, good job.
Takes Liz goes over all three heads, scratching each ear as best she can.
You do so.
Does its legs just start kicking?
Shaking the entire command center.
Jut,
Oh
jut,
god.
jut, jut, jut. Great, we have an earthquake in here. We have an earthquake in here.
It's the dog, stupid.
Down.
Ah. Whew.
Yeah, Spencer's gonna go sit down because he has a new project to work on.
And at that, we're gonna end this episode here.
So, for the audience, sorry
Okay.
about the internet.
Level up, everybody!
Yeah.
Yay!
Let go.
Is that
You
it?
know what I'm getting?
What
Kraken
it, Steven?
deserves a
It
reward.
is just level 6. It is one level.
That's it, Steven?
Hey, that's third level,
That
right?
will be it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully we'll see you next week. If we don't, then something came up.
Sorry
good
for
one.
the internet problems and
dead.
all everything. Okay, fair. Bye.